that's a very dangerous thing for kids to do. You need to ask mommy or daddy to do that for you. You're not just going to be changing light bulbs on your own. Like, what do you think this is? Okay, if you sit still and let me do your hair, then I will come and change the light bulb on the lamp with you so you can see it go black. I'm not sure if that even works, but I'll show you. Okay? But you gotta sit still and let me do your hair. Hey everyone, it is Peachy Cantello here.
See the purple inside.
Just starting to do this kid's hair. Okay, hold on. I washed it today earlier, but it's been a little while. It's been a few hours, like 5 hours, because they wanted to go outside and play. So his hair is super dry, and I need to detangle his hair. I think I've already done a video before of how I detangle his hair. This is just, what do you call it? Liquid aloe vera and water mixed. So I'm using that to wet his hair because we do not, in this house, curly hair, we do not brush curly hair while it is dry. That is a no-no. So he has a few mats going on back here just because we haven't detangled in a couple of weeks, I think. Last time we washed his hair, I didn't get to detangle it either. I think we just put it in a ponytail. This is why that light bulb has to stay there, because kids break things that are made from glass. You almost broke it. You almost dropped it and broke it.
But I really want it on the lamp.
Yeah. So sit still, let me do your hair, and then you can see it on the lamp. If you don't sit still and let me do your hair, Liam, do you want to see it or you don't want to see it?
I want to see it by myself.
Okay, so sit down. So first thing I'm going to do after I wet it is put some of this really healthy aloe vera gel in his hair. Liam, could you stop moving around the thing, please? What show do you want to watch? What do you want me to put? Because we were listening to, guys, we were listening to the song right now. And this song has been stuck with me since I made that video that I dedicated to specifically Black people. And I was talking about how a lot of times we're miseducated about who we are in North America. In American history in general, we are pretty much miseducated. Everybody's miseducated. So the people that are educating you about who you are miseducated themselves. And I was just setting the record straight there because, again, we're in positions often where people are trying to put us in certain places where we don't belong because they have a misconception of who we are in this world. So you need to learn who you are. Okay, and that's something that I teach my kids. Oh, that's aloe vera gel flowing down. This is the magical stuff here. Anyways, Liam, let me finish, please. I'm trying to lather some aloe vera on your hair. Liam, you know if I don't lather it on, it's gonna hurt, right? So this is how you detangle the hair. Make sure it starts from the ends. Always use a tangle teaser, guys. Always use a tangle teaser. You're the one who wants your hair long, right? And that's fine if you want your hair long, but you gotta detangle. It's very, very knotted up. What do you want me to put on here? Like,
I want cookies from C. I want Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy.
Get your products in front of potential customers.
okay, that's what I'm putting. I really like Huggy Wuggy. Here's a song. Actually, I can't play it very loud because we can't get it on this. Can you guys hear this song? I don't want to get copyright issues again, so you're gonna have to just watch the video. Sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. So you see tangle teasers going through curly hair? I saw a video recently of a kid whose mom was like detangling her hair with a comb and just pulling, and the kid was screaming. And funny enough, everyone in the comments was like, oh, she's just doing too much. She's just, exaggerating. It's not that painful. And some people were even saying, if my kid did that, I would slap them, or I would, hit them with a comb or something. And I had to say something. I was like, listen, all of us have different pain tolerances, and take it from an adult. I'm an adult with a very sensitive scalp. Okay. So when I was younger, I was that kid who had a lot of hair, but I was very sensitive, and I would scream when I was getting my hair done because, first of all, people didn't have the things that we have here. We didn't have tangle teasers. We didn't use the aloe vera, even though we had it in abundance growing in our backyard most of the time. We didn't use it, which is unfortunate. This is why I'm always telling people that are back in the motherland, if you are doing curly hair of any kind, lather it with aloe vera, fresh aloe vera gel. You guys are surrounded by it. Use it. That's what it's for. Anyways, so this kid was screaming, and these adults are just like responding that they would, give her something to cry about, that sort of mentality. And I was like, wow, you guys are really have been well trained by your former slave masters, because you're so ready to disregard a child's pain, right? And even inflict more pain on her for expressing pain. Where did Black people learn this? Where did people of African descent learn this behavior, right? This notion of even our hair always being neat and tidy and done at all times. Where did we learn these ideas? And especially like our hair done in ways that take away its natural curl pattern, and that's considered neat. Everything I do with my kids' hair is to maintain their curl pattern, because you have to unlearn. You have to start unlearning these social norms and standards that was set by dead people, first of all, but dead people that did not have your best interest at heart. They didn't care about your ancestors while they were both alive, and they didn't wish for you to even exist the way that you exist today. So there's a lot of learning that we have to do. I feel like this baby fell a little bit or dropped something. And a part of our hair does not have to hurt. When you might be like, oh yeah, his hair is not 4C hair. That looks like 3C hair or whatever. I'm not sure really what type, what curl. He has really curly hair, but it's definitely not 4C. It's right in between my hair and my husband's, who has bone straight hair, obviously, because he's Caucasian. But either way, curly hair hurts when you don't treat curly hair properly. When you don't use the right products that are good for curly hair, it hurts regardless of how tight or loose your curls are, right? So what I do is I treat curly hair the way it was meant to be treated. So other than having dreadlocks in your hair, if you're keeping your curls loose and not locked up, you want to use products that are designed to make things easy for our hair, to detangle our hair, and also strengthen our hair. And look at that, minimal breakage. It just takes out whatever's already dead and just caught in there. Because you know how curly hair holds on to, a lot of times curly hair holds on to the hair that's already dead and broken off because it curls up together, right? And that's how dreadlocks are formed, right? by just retaining a lot of that hair, whether it's broken or not, whether it's dead or not. But anyways, this is what we do. And as you can see, he's a kid and he's just watching his show. He's not crying. He's not in pain. There's obviously the occasional times that there's a really big knot that he might feel some pain, but our hair is not meant to hurt. When I do my 4C hair, when I detangle my 4C hair, it's the same. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt at all, and neither should it. It should not hurt, you know. Almost done. What are you crying about?
I don't like this hair.
I'm gonna take it out. You're not keeping that hair. That's just for me to know what I've done. So now I finished here, I finished here, I finished here. That's why I put it in those buns like that, okay? It's not gonna stay like that. It's gonna come out as soon as I'm done, okay? All right, Liam? Oh, I was saying the Bob Marley song. I don't know if I even finished that thought, but the Bob Marley song, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. That's a song that's been stuck in my head all day since the last live that I did. And this is a part of our freedom, finding the ways that work for our hair so we're not crying in pain every single time we do our kids' hair, and our kids are not crying. We're not inflicting pain on their heads. They're not growing up thinking their hair is a curse upon their very existence, and that they need to then manipulate and change it in order to not be in pain. They don't need to do anything. Curly hair is beautiful the way it is. It doesn't have to hurt at all. Okay, Liam, the back here is very knotted up, so I'm gonna put a lot of gel. I'm gonna take it out. Liam, I haven't even touched you. What's going on? Why are you going like this? He doesn't want what the style I'm doing to him. It's not that it hurts or anything. He just doesn't. You don't want this? It's gonna come out. So please stop going, because everybody's going to think that this is hurting when it's not even hurting. I'm trying to show them how to do the hair nicely without hurting kids. That's what I'm trying to.
What happened?
What happened? It's just a commercial. See, it's going to be finished soon. So this is your aloe vera leaf. I just cut one side open, like so. And as soon as you open it, a lot of the gel, can you see that? A lot of the gel starts running out. I want to make sure the hair gets that. And any of the gel that's left, you use a comb. As soon as you scrape it, the inside of it, not the outside, it releases a lot of the gel. And that's what you want to saturate. You really want to saturate the hair with that gel. And this is why I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have about 9 or 10 aloe vera plants in this house. Just because for them to keep up with the, like every time I take one leaf off of it, then they can regrow. They have time to, and I always switch it up. I never just keep taking from one plant. I always make sure I switch it up and give them all a turn to regrow their leaves. But as you can see, what I'm doing right now, he's fine, right? And he's a tenderhead just like me. Don't think that he's just, tough. No, this kid is a tenderhead. That's why I needed to come up with this solution, because I'm a tenderhead, but I learned how to do my own hair at a very young age, just because I didn't want people pulling on my hair. So now my kids are in the same boat. where I think your daddy's here. Right? Hey, love.
Oh, Trina,
Hi.
what are you guys doing?
I'm doing this one's hair up here. Can you check what Huey's doing?
Okay.
This kid had like mats, like locks back here. So this is me detangling the locks. No screaming. You see that? And also I always start from the ends and work my way down to the roots, right? So you're not snagging any hair. And this just gently detangles it. By the time you get your comb, you're starting again from the very ends and just working your way through to the roots. And you can feel where the knots are really in there. So you might want to separate it and just slowly work your way through those particular knotted up sections. But never just go in and pull. If you're just going in and pulling, like now I can go in and pull. See, like, look at this. It just runs through. And this is curly hair. This is super curly hair. Like when his hair is not wet, he has a proper afro. So,
How's he feeling?
he's still got the runs, but he's a little bit better because he went like, I think 5 hours without having the runs. He just went just now before he got here,
Okay, I got apple juice downstairs.
but it was very little. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So I want to put ginger tea in it.
I was hoping to go to the gym before it closes.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know where you're at in the evening routine.
I'm just getting to detangle his hair now.
Okay, but do you want to turn this?
What else to add? Skip the ad.
There you go. Oh, there's jellies on the.
Oh, like that. So it's gel.
Yeah. Gas is not cheap.
Gel. Nope.
You know how much that this cost?
To go there and back?
Yeah.
How much?
With the trailer?
How much?
Oh well, not including the cost of the trailer, but just because of pulling the trailer.
Yeah.
200.
200?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's insane.
And then the trailer's on another 125, but don't tell your mom to worry about it. Let's go for it.
I want that.
Okay.
I want it.
You know what? I'm gonna take these out. I'm just putting them in so I know where I finished. I finished here. I gotta do this part now. This is the last part. Sit nicely. Last part. Okay, this section is the last part and then you're done. And then I'll take all these out so you can have your little afro puff out, okay? That's what you want? Or do you want a ponytail like before? Huh? I think we'll just do a ponytail like before, just because it doesn't
I
mat.
want ponytail.
But then your hair mats a lot faster when it's like this, when it's just out. Like there's a whole dreadlock back here, an entire dreadlock.
I like it.
Hold on, let me detangle this, please. Okay. I'm just taking out this dreadlock back here. No, he's not doing anything to you. He's just passing. He just wants to see his mommy. That's all. He's a baby, remember? That's what babies do. So you see, at the most, kids are just impatient, but this also makes it a lot faster because I'm just about done. Okay, let's do this. I'm literally, you see how fast that was? I'm literally almost done. Leah, Huey, can you back up from your brother, please, Huey? I'm trying to do his hair. Your dad went to use the bathroom. Otherwise, I would have asked him to come get you. Because you're seeking attention right now, but we're trying to detangle this kid's hair. Huey, can you stop spinning the chair? Baby, stop spinning the chair. You already got your hair done today. Did you see the little man buns he has? Their hair's getting longer, so it has to be. I have to. Oh, sorry. I felt that one. Huey, I did your hair already. You're done. This baby's just like me. My mommy. Okay. We're just about done now because I can literally run the comb through without snagging anything. Let's just make sure this side is still good. Oh, no, baby. You're just grabbing the aloe vera. And good thing a lot of these products are just, not a lot, all these products I'm using are natural products. No toxins, no fragrances, just a natural plant, just a plant, guys. Want this blue one? I'm taking them out. They're coming out. You remember you didn't want these? You didn't want these.
What? Huh? Are you holding a blue thing?
Yeah.
What's it called?
My hair.
Can I see it?
Sure.
You can have this on him.
You can have that one on here.
Yeah. You like.
So because he doesn't have patience to get braided, I would have done cornrows, but
there.
Stop putting it up. He doesn't want it. That's why he's crying. He doesn't want it. So yeah, he doesn't have patience really for cornrows. And I'm like the gentlest braider ever, so it doesn't hurt or anything. He just doesn't have patience to sit. As you could probably see, most of his curving was just from having to sit. So when I'm done, I just give him a little man bun, and then I loosen it up a bit so it's not tight. It's not pulling the edges or anything. It doesn't have to be a tight one. It just has to keep the hair from tangling. That's it. And that's how we maintain his hair, because these kids get their hair into everything. Like they get into everything. And to clean the tangle brush, the tangle teaser, you just literally comb it with a comb. You can even run it underwater, and that's it. Done. I usually put all of this in my compost. Once the aloe vera is done, I put it all in my compost. And it's really good for my soil. And it's a win-win. Win-win for everyone. I'm not buying any plastic containers full of conditioners and all sorts of stuff. I'm not buying anything with fragrances or chemicals or anything that they're going to react to. And that's also going to further dry up their hair and cause it to tangle even more, because that's mainly the problem. Like, I feel it when I put shampoo, when I put like regular store-bought shampoo in my hair, it knots up like mad. Like, it gets angry, okay? It gets so angry, it knots up like crazy. And when I use our shampoo that we make, which we do make our own shampoo, baby. So we make our own shampoo with really, really, really natural stuff. I think the base of it is this pure castor oil soap, and it's just like a little bit of it, not even a lot of it. And then the rest of it is like these oils, like peppermint, tea tree oil, a bunch of different types of oils in it. So it's super hydrating. This is what it looks like. I only have a little bit left, but a little bit goes a long way. Ooh, sorry guys. A little bit goes a really, really long way. And we haven't bought, we still have, I bought this a long time ago. I might as well give it away or throw it out or something, because we don't even use it. We don't use it at all. And yeah, so I clean my brushes, clean all the hair off of here. This is literally all the hair, the dead hair that was in his hair. That's it. That's all the only breakage, not breakage. What I mean is there's no breakage. It's just the hair that was already loose in there. It was hair that was already loose and ready to come out because it was dead. And like, we all shed hair, right? Everybody sheds hair, so that's just the shed hair. But yeah, that's what we do. That's pretty much our hair routine. Simple, easy. Kids don't scream. They don't cry. They don't grow up hating their hair. They don't grow up hating themselves or thinking they're cursed to have curly hair or any of the things that, you know, old school back in the day, a lot of us grew up thinking, because we were being told to do our hair the way that it's not designed to be done. We're being told to do what white people do to their bone straight hair. And I'm sure there's even white people that had curly hair that were just like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? This is not working for me. But that was the world we lived in. Like, and we still, for the most part, live in, where the hair products you go in stores, the hair products that are made mainly right now are for people with bone straight hair. Even the ones that are marketed going, oh, it's for curly hair, whatever. No, it's lies. They're just rebranding. They just rebrand straight white people's hair type of products and say, oh, we made a for people of color version, or we made a curly hair version. Like, no. Stop wasting your time with those things, guys. Stop. Curly hair is not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to hurt. If it's hurting, you're doing something wrong. I guarantee you're doing something wrong, and you're doing something that's not meant for your hair type. Anyways, I'm gonna keep cleaning my brushes and clean up the room over there. Liam, I'm done. You can get up and go play. So I'll see you guys later. I hope this was informative for somebody. If you guys know people with super curly hair or afro hair, whose kids or your kids or a friend's kids that are screaming and crying because, oh my gosh, hair wash day is a mess for them. It's just painful. They can't stand it. Please just share my video, like and share, and let's make everybody else's life a little bit better, especially people with curly hair, because guess what? It's quite the disadvantage to grow up in a world where you're literally being sold and marketed things that are not for your hair type. It's the sad thing is it's painful. It hurts to do your hair in those circumstances. And then we grew up thinking there's something wrong with us, innately wrong with our hair. And that's why a lot of people straighten their hair. A lot of people with curly hair straighten their hair of all different races. A lot of them straighten their hair because they think, oh, this is what's going to make it manageable. But every time you're straightening your hair, you're damaging it to the point of no return. Trust me, I already suffered from, all of the chemical straightening I used to do and the crazy manipulation I used to do. And on top of it, the postpartum hair loss added to that. But I was already starting to suffer from, losing my edges and stuff. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Let's see. Show everybody how you look. See? He looks adorable with these little man buns. Yeah, you do. You were asking for this the other day. You're just saying that because we're on camera. They both look adorable with their little boy buns. And come here, babies. Liam, are you just this guy? He's just there tooting at us. Excuse you. So yeah, can I have this pillow, please? Thank you. As they get older, actually, not as their hair gets longer. As they get older, I'll do more styles for little, I don't know, for little boys, like cornrow, like really cute styles that once they have more patience, obviously, to sit down and allow me to actually braid their hair. My goodness. I have to go. Hold on. I have to go, guys. So I will see you. This baby's already breastfeeding. He already pulled my breast out of my shirt and he's feeding himself. So I'll see you guys later. Remember to always be kind to yourselves and always be your own best friend first. You couldn't wait for us to sit down for a minute? Oh my gosh. We could have just sat down and did this. Hi. No mercy. All right, bye. Hi. Oh my gosh.